2026 Kentucky Derby Speed Heat Map. All right, let's break down the 2026 Kentucky Derby field using one of the most important tools in handicapping: speed. What you're looking at here is a color-coded heat map ranking every horse from fastest to slowest based on their best speed figures, primarily Beyer numbers when available. Now here's the key. Higher number equals faster horse. And historically, you almost always need a 100-plus figure to win the Derby. Top tier, elite speed. At the very top of the board, one horse stands alone. Further ado, 106. That is a serious number. We're talking about a figure that's roughly 2 to 3 lengths faster than most of this field. If he repeats that effort, he's the one everyone has to beat. Right behind him, Commandment, 101. So Happy, 100. These are your true win profile horses. They've already hit the benchmark that typically produces a Derby winner. High contenders. Now just below that elite tier, Renegade, 97 to 98. Emerging Market, around 100 level. Potente, also in that 100 range. Here's the nuance. Renegade is likely the favorite, but on pure speed, he's actually a step below the top tier. That means he'll need the right pace setup to win, probably a fast early pace that sets up his closing kick. Competitive mid-pack. This is where things get interesting. You've got a cluster of horses all sitting in that low to mid-90s range equivalent. Full Effort, the Puma, Albus, Pavlovian, Right to Party. These horses aren't as fast on paper, but they're not far off either. And in a 20-horse Derby field, that gap can disappear quickly with the right trip. Depth and Longshots. Further down the scale, Incredibolt, Golden Tempo, Chief Wallaby, Intrepido, Litmus Test, Great White. These runners would likely need a major jump forward to contend. Not impossible, but historically, this is where winners rarely come from. Wild cards. And then you've got the international horses, Dan and Bourbon, Wonder Dean, 6 Speed. No direct Beyer comparisons here, which makes them wild cards. Sometimes that means toss. Other times, that's where you find value bombs. Final takeaway. Here's the bottom line. Further ado equals fastest horse on paper. Commandment equals most consistent elite speed. Renegade equals dangerous but pace dependent. And after that, the field compresses, which means chaos is absolutely in play. If you're betting this race, don't just look at who's fastest. Look at who can repeat it under pressure at 1.25 miles with 19 other horses around them. Because in the Kentucky Derby, speed gets you there. But trip, timing, and chaos decide who wins.